What is up, guys? Thomas back again, and today I am bringing you reformatted Mastermind Creations R35 Magna, or who I'm going to call Lynx, because this is one half of the skylynx. And today, I know a lot of reviewers, they have split this review up into two different pieces, and normally I would do the exact same thing. But for you guys who are paying attention to my Instagram, who or know of it, know I'm going through a whole thing where I'm moving and I'm just not really getting to the house. So this might be my last review for 2 or 3 weeks. Hope not. Hope I can squeeze another one in. But in case it is, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and blow my complete load and just do the entire skylynx. So yeah, I'm gonna do them both. Go ahead and get them out the way. Because honestly, when you buy this thing, you're buying it for the complete combined mode. The other modes really don't matter that much. I mean, at least to me. So I'm gonna show you guys essentially the alt mode, and then I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go completely to the combined mode. I might skip the top half, which is the dragon bird, because it's just an extension of the whole skylynx. So yeah. With that being said, let's look at the package. And here's some artwork or a picture of the what they call it, monster, of the robot himself, the Lynx part. There you go, showing different poses you can pull off. And this part, honestly, is the best part of it because he is super posable. Pose by any pose you want to do with him. Yep. And also, as far as accessories goes, he comes with one accessory only. Come with a spare head, which is just right here. I had yet to even attach it, but it's like this gold chrome here. Eyes are painted, no, not painted, but translucent, because you can put a battery inside of the mouth, I believe. Actually, right here. Battery. Sorry for that shine, guys. The battery goes in right here, and it also comes with a tool. If I can dig it out, right here is a tool we can use to pop that out and put a battery in. I haven't done that, and I don't think I will, because I don't really care much for light up gimmicks, except for Ferrex. I love his, but if I ever do, I may post pictures of it. Alright, so that's the head for it. And his other thing he comes with, a card, which is just, the Lynx part. It's power levels and whatnot, so if you want to pause that, feel free to do as such. And also, as customary, it comes with a instruction manual. Let's get this box out of the way. Yeah, it got there. Now, comes with this manual, which also is a comic book. Yeah. And what's really interesting about this comic book, if you read through it, you get to see a blast from the past. Actual Terracons from Beast Wars. Here's a Waspinator, Pterosaur right here. Matter of fact, if you skip to the end, there's Inferno and Megatron. So maybe once MMC is finished with the IDW stuff, they may be doing some Beast Wars. I'm not the biggest Beast Wars fan, but I am a fan of some of the designs for the bots. So it'd be something kind of cool to do. But I definitely want them to finish IDW first before they go doing that. And on the other side, you get the instruction manual. This thing is pretty easy to transform, because it's basically a brick with wheels and turned into a cat. Yeah. So yeah. And since I'm essentially just going to do all these in tandem, I'm also going to show you the box for the sky part. The bird dragon. The mouth of the bot. Let me pull this back, because this is a very big box, so you can get a look at the artwork. And it actually wraps all the way around. Let me move it. Yeah, so that's very cool. Yeah. All right, now that you guys have feasted your eyes on that, let's get rid of that box. And let's show his accessories, which are all but none. But he does come with looks to be screw hole fillers, I haven't really messed with these, but it looks like what they are. And it comes with a little pick here, like links, to open up the head so you can put the battery in. So yeah. And he comes with 2 cards. One for the links portion. Not links, but the bird part. Stats on the back. And for the part we all care about, because this is why we bought the damn thing, for the combine mode. So you can see those stats. Just pause that if you're interested. Yeah. And looks like I actually lost one of my fillers. Let me put that back in the bag, because I don't want to lose these. I might actually end up using them. From what I've seen other reviews online, I don't think I've ever seen any other reviewer use these screw fillers. If you guys have, someone post pictures, I like to see how that looks. But here's his manual. Here, like I said, it's not many accessories, just the bot itself. And when you open them up, his wings are actually folded in like this right here. So I have to kind of transform it a little bit. He's not that difficult to transform. He's just really panely. Lots of paneling on him, and it's kind of a hassle. I've only messed with him like twice, and honestly, to be fair, I don't really want to transform him. I really don't. But for you guys, I'm gonna put him in that combine mode so you guys can get a look at it. And his shows how to. His is right here showing you how to put the batteries in. Everything. So I'm holding that. And here's a preview of Death Source, which I can't wait to get a hold of. But I might be a little late grabbing them, due to, getting into a house. Money gonna be a little tight for your old boy Salam Nispa. Yeah, gonna be a little tight over here. Here's a picture of the Dragon mode. Also, in this comic book, if you remember the last one showed Beast Wars characters. This one doesn't disappoint, because if you go deep into here, you get to see more Megatron. And here's Dinobot. And Optimus Primal. Rhinox, Rat Trap, and I think Superbolt. They all show up, so yeah, pretty cool. With all that said, and all that out of the way, let's take a look at the first figure. Put the camera down. Let's take a look at the links, the brick. What I'm gonna call them? The brick pack. And sorry for the sky part in the way, but this thing is pretty big. Now, in terms of his alt mode, what you see is what you get. It's a brick. It rolls just fine. That's what things do. And let's see. He has 2 clip holes. One here and one sliding one here. So if you pick up your skylynx, or the sky part right here. Hold on, let me adjust my camera to show you guys. All right, if you see here, he has landing gear here, and here. And if you were to, let's see, put the gear back in, little cubby hole, close it up, and also the gear here at top, right here, just fold that down, like so. You can take the links part, the sky part, sorry about the camera work, working with one hand here. Yeah, you want to take this peg here, right there. And this peg, where is it? Right here. You can see that and slide in. So you're just gonna it's kind of hard to do on camera, but you'll hear a snap. Let's see. Okay, oops. Had that one part in. You want to put this in and kind of just slide it forward. There we go. And you end up with this, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna pull it back again. It's not bad. This is basically how his alt mode was in the cartoon, unless he separates. So yeah, I definitely don't hate it. And in case anyone was wondering, I took the liberty of adding a pro label all about symbols. just give them personality, set them off on nice. But yeah, this is essentially it for the combine mode. And if you were to pick him up, you don't want to grab him from the top because there's a lot of die casting the feet, so he's kind of heavy. So you want to pick him up from the bottom. So yeah. All in all, I dig the combine mode of this. And this is kind of why I want to do both of them together, because I feel like neither one are really complete like the other half. Because ultimately, it's all the same character. It's, you know, these components of him. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and use that good old editing magic and cut right here and get I'm gonna go ahead and get the Lynx part transformed for you guys. As far as old Sky here, I'm gonna half transform him just to get him in the combine mode, and we'll go from there. Because like I said before, it's not much to see with him, honestly. So be right back in a flash.
The Transformers will return after these messages. We now return to the Transformers.
And BAM! There he is. Well, one half of here he is. This is the Lynx portion. And like I said before, this is where all your articulation is going to be in that combine mode. So I took the liberty to go ahead and put him in robot mode and go from there. And let me tell you, let's start out with first things first. Because I didn't do it for the alt mode. Let's talk about paint apps. And where they're applied, they're pretty good. You got the gold paint here. Let me get it focused. Gold paint here. Some gold paint here with some red accents. Same here, more gold paint, more red accents. And some gold accent trim right in there. I believe this is just, let's see. Actually, I believe that's white paint, because this is blue plastic. And his head is a gold kind of glittery paint app for the head, which is nice. And I believe as far as paint goes, look up under, that's it. Yeah, so it's more or less MMC business as usual, you know. But what the paint is, like I said, is nice. And here's some paint here on the legs, you know, a little white trim there on all fours. So yeah. Oops, let me get this paper right there. Ah, sorry about that, guys. Now, since we got the paint covered, let's talk about articulation for the head. You can go left and right that much, up that high, and down that high. And let's see, the neck rotates about that much either side. Mouth opens, and also the teeth are painted white. It has a very cool little gun barrel in there. And there's a switch, that blue thing here, there's a switch that you would press or flick if you put the batteries in. Now, moving away from the head, his arms, or legs, got that far. And same on all four, actually. Actually, his feet are made of die cast, so they're where all your weight is. And they can move that much left to right, giving you all the swivel you need for, you know, for those delicate cat poses that you may want to put him in. And he also has what I love the most, and you'll lose this in combine mode, sadly, but he has a ab crunch, double sectional, right here, the waist. It's nice. Also, bends that far, either way. And you have one up top here, which goes in that much, not that much. So in case you want to go in one of those, you know, those cat pouncing type poses, it's really cool. I would put them in some dynamic poses here, but I suck at posing things on camera. I think my posing is better when I'm off camera. Although some could beg different, I might suck at that too. Who knows? But yeah, his tail. It's 3-segmented. Here, here, and here. You can go up and down. It can go right out. So yeah, 3-segmented on both sides. So that's real nice. And like I said, not much to show really on the links part. This is essentially it. So with that being said, I'm gonna move on to the sky portion, and I'm just gonna, like I said before, I keep saying before, I'm just gonna combine it. I'm gonna show you the articulation that the links that the bird part has while it's combined, because honestly, I mean, it does have its own legs and stuff, but it's really nothing to write home about. So I'll be back in a flash using my patented editing magic.
The Transformers will return after these messages. We now return to the Transformers.
And super big bam! We're back with the combined form, and let me tell you guys, I ain't got the space for this. I ain't got the space. That's why I'm floating my camera so I can get it all in. Yeah. And just take it all in. Pay attention to the air conditioner over there. And the wingspan is truly impressive. And this tail, let's talk about the tail. It's back here. Now, in terms of articulation, when it comes to legs, it's the same as the links part. That's why I make sure I show you guys the links, because this is where all your leg articulation comes from. But what's added is the upper body dragon birds part, which is the wings, which can come down this far, and it can open up to about right there. Put that far so you can get a nice majestic thing going on there. And it's the same on both sides. Let me pull this out here, and let's pull this out. Yeah. Also, in terms of paint apps, yet again, nothing's changed, but you do get to see a little bit of the gold paint here. There's also a G1 option, where if you want to, before you connect all this, you can take the wings and flip them the other way around, and you get more what I call the G1 look. And as far as neck goes, you do get some red paint apps on the neck here. On mine right here, I'm getting a little bit of paint scratch there, but that's nothing too serious. I may have a cousin of mine, Ninja Master K. Hopefully he should have his own YouTube channel coming up here pretty soon. I might have him have to touch that up for me, but it's not hateful. It's not bothering me too much. And the other side of the neck seems to be okay, which is good. And for articulation of the neck, it works kind of like this. It's like has segmented ball joints all throughout. You can kind of see through here, here, and here. And I apologize again because this thing really is hard to film. But it goes down that far and comes up that far, and it gets kind of weak in the middle part. But it's not too bad. I've seen some reviews where it's really, really bad, but mine's not too bad. And kind of like the links portion, he has a cannon in the mouth, which can be moved. And here's where you put the batteries if you wish to do that. Also, before I forget to mention, he has silver paint apps for his teeth, which look really nice and also really silly. And let's see, pull him around. Gotta talk about the tail. In regards to the tail, it's segmented as well. It can bend here. I mean, if I can get the bend. Oh, let me take the camera down. It bends here. And up here. And here. And here. And right here at the very top. It looks as though you could actually bend it here, forward and backwards, but it's real tight on mine. And I don't know how well it's tolerance, so I don't do that. I just kind of up and down motions. I don't use these side hinges because I'm afraid I might end up breaking something, because it kind of fights me when I want to bend it, so I just don't. That's one of the things where the results may vary. And I wish I had another MMC figure of equal proportion to compare them to. But I'm in between my house right now, and all my other guys are packed up. I just unpacked this guy to make sure I got this review out to you guys, because this is one from NMC I was really looking forward to, and I damn sure want to make sure I have something to say about him. He does have his share of faults, especially here in the neck area and the top part here, this whole bot here. It is very panely, but I guess for the most part, that's just the nature of the beast. This is what you get for dealing with this kind of thing. I plan to just leave him like this and put him on the shelf, and that is where his ass will stay. So I kind of like this review. I'm not doing this as a separate deal. This is all one deal, because when you buy this thing again, you buy it for the whole bot. So I'm gonna say I recommend him as a whole. But if you're only gonna buy one piece, and why would you do that? I would say the Lynx, the guy down here, is the better buy. Some fat, die cast metal, and slightly better paint apps. But if you're game to pay the full $245 price of admission, I think you will be happy. I know a lot of guys wish this thing was MP size, but I mean, this is the IDW version. The IDW version is big. If I remember correctly, I think the Dinobots could fly inside of him. But I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at the scale. This is good for me. I'm predominantly a Chug collector, and this works just fine. If you want the MP scale one, I guess you guys are going to have to wait for good old fan stores. They're probably doing one sooner or later. So I wholeheartedly recommend this. If you got the green, pick them up. Totally worth it. I got mine at TF Source. Good people, good customer service. Give them a shout out. And as always, before I sign out, please like, share, and subscribe. Just today hit 50 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. So much. It just gives me more incentive to keep doing what I'm doing, because you guys out there like it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. So yeah, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. So this is Sodom Nuspa, the Black Gentleman, out here reviewing. Yeah, I messed up there. I'm about to mess my own saying. I would edit this out, but I don't believe in it. So I'm out here doing God's work, reviewing these figures. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.